Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be making a delicious coconut cake recipe. This is a requested video from one of my viewer, Miss B. Now here's what you'll need for today's recipe. Now this is what you will need for today's recipe. I will be using some cake flour. I'm going to be using some sour cream, buttermilk, coconut milk. I have 1 stick of salted butter, essence, baking powder, and salt. Here I have some sugar and eggs. And here is my coconut. I'll be using some sweetened coconut flakes today. We're gonna place everything to the side and we'll get started with the next step. Now to my bowl, I'm gonna go in with my sugar and I'm gonna go in with my butter. Now you want to make sure that your butter is room temperature, and I'm going to just go in and break this up a bit here so when I start my mixer it doesn't make a mess. And now I'm going to start creaming my butter and my sugar. Now I'm going to add in 1 egg to help me with the process, make it a little bit easier for me. Once that egg is fully incorporated, you will add in the next egg. And now I'm going to go in with my last egg. And just so you know guys, I didn't wait until the sugar is completely melted before I start adding in my eggs. You can start adding in the eggs at any time, You just want to scrape the sides of your bowl down from time to time so that everything is being, mixing evenly. The egg is fully incorporated, but I'm still going to mix it for about 2 minutes more before I start adding in any other ingredients. So our next step is to a measuring cup. We're gonna go in with 1/4 cup of buttermilk. And this is the brand I will be using today. And for my sour cream, this is the brand I will be using. I'm also going to go in with 1/4 cup of sour cream. I'm going to go in here with my 1/4 cup of sour cream. You just want to make sure that you get everything out so you don't mess up on the measurements. And this is the brand of coconut milk I'll be using today. The reason I like to use this one here, this brand, is because it's so thick and creamy, and when you're trying to do a coconut cake, it gives you an amazing result. So I like to use this. There's no water in here. It's like so thick and creamy. If you try shaking it up thinking that, well, it will mix and get thin, no, it does not get thin. It's really nice. It says coconut milk in the bottom and it's unsweetened. You can use it like to make a smoothie, you can bake with it, you can even cook with it. So in my house I always have this. It's really amazing. It's a nice brand. I really like using it. And here I'll go in with 1/2 cup of coconut milk. I'm going to add in my essence and my salt. And we're just going to mix this a little here. Allow everything to incorporate evenly. I'm just going to go in with my whisk and allow it to, incorporate evenly. So now we'll place this on the side and we'll bring our mixture right back over. And now we're just going to pour this in the batter here that we have made. You want to pour everything into the butter and sugar, and we're just going to mix a little to incorporate the ingredients together. So now that everything is nicely incorporated, we'll place this on the side and we'll prepare the coconut and our flour mixture. And this is the brand of coconut I will be using. Now to my blender, I'm going to go in with 1/2 cup of that shredded coconut. Now you can use a little bit more or a little bit less of coconut. It is all up to your preference and what you like. If you like it with a lot of coconut, then you can add some more. But I like it just in the middle there. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend these a little bit finer. I like to blend mine. So you can add it to your cake just as it is, but for me, I like to blend it because I don't like the chunks in the cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this for about a minute or so. Now this is the texture I am looking for. This is how I like it to be, nice and fine. It spreads out more evenly in the cake and it gives you a nice flavor. You know, you have that rich coconut flavor. To your coconut, you're gonna go in with your flour here, and we'll go in with our baking powder. You wanna mix to make sure all the ingredients are evenly combined. Oh, and if I forgot to mention, guys, this is the cake flour I'll be using. And for this recipe, you will need cake flour. You will not be able to use the all-purpose flour. Some people do, but I find when it comes to coconut cake, you get the best result from using cake flour. So you just want to mix this now and make sure that all the ingredients are nicely incorporated. And we'll place this on the side. Now to our cream butter, we're going to add in a little bit at a time, and you want to make sure that you mix, allow everything to incorporate nicely. So now that everything is nicely incorporated, we'll go in with our mixer and just mix it for about 1.5 to 2 minutes. We just want to make sure to break up all the lumps if there is any, you know, that we can't see. So now that we have our cake batter all mixed, we are going to place this on the side, and we're going to go ahead and prepare our pan. Now today I will be using a 9-inch springform pan that I've lined with a piece of parchment paper, and I'm going to go in and spray the bottom with some canola oil spray. You can use any spray that you have, or you can even use some butter. Now you want to make sure that you brush it evenly to the bottom of the pan and on the sides. And I'm just going to dust a little bit of flour in here. And you want to spread the flour evenly on the bottom and on the sides. And you will need to get rid of all the excess that is on the bottom of the pan. So now that I have my pan prepared, I'm going to go ahead and pour my batter into my pan. My oven is preheated to 340 degrees, and we are going to bake this for 40 minutes, and then we'll check on it. Once you insert a skewer or a toothpick and it comes out clean, it means your cake is all done. You can turn your oven off and allow your cake to cool down and cut into it. So you want to make sure you spread this out on the bottom here. And just remember, if you would like to bake more than I am baking, all you have to do is double the ingredients or triple the ingredients, and you can get more than this. So I'm going to go place this in my oven. Remember, we will bake it for 40 minutes before we check on it. After 40 minutes, I'll come back and show you guys how it's looking. So guys, after 45 minutes of baking, I took my cake out and this is how it's looking. I'm just going to allow this to cool down now before I open it up, and we'll cut into it and show you guys how it's looking on the inside. So guys, after cutting into the cake, this is how it's looking on the inside. It's so soft and spongy, as you can see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and give it a try. As usual, I want to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. See you in my next video.